Okay, let's open up tonight's meeting at 6 o'clock. June 11, 2025. We'll stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, first on Parks and Rec is the review and acceptance of the previous minutes. It's good to me. You have all your updates. I'm okay with it.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, so motion was by Joe, seconded by Mike to approve. All in favor? Aye. Okay, the next is the Back Heel Memorial Request, which they have put up a oak tree. It's already up there. And Kurt's mom came in to Mackenzie and she's got a little note here I can read about the tree and what she'd like done. It says, "Dear friends of the Clinton Parks and Recreation and Public Department Works. First, let me say that we are so grateful to the town of Clinton for planting a sugar maple tree in memory of our dear son, Captain Corporal Curtis Backheel, and supporting our family since we lost him. The tree has been growing quite nicely and people have left things like little honeybees at the base of it. Curtis was an avid beekeeper and enjoyed tapping maple trees for syrup as well. I'm wondering if it would be possible to hang some tasteful, warm, wild, I think she meant white right there. She said wild.
I think so too.
Warm, white color solar lights on the tree. I have 2 strands ready to go, tested over the winter. Also, could we plant flowers at its base? Thank you so much for considering this request. Best regards, Paul Backheel and family." So I did check with Brian and he, he's open for discussion. I mean, as nice of an idea as it is, I think it sets a precedent to people to put stuff up there for different reasons. Brian said that possibly they're looking at enhancing the lighting at the park. And maybe we could table this motion or this request until Brian tells us more about the enhancement of the lighting and how he could maybe, that tree could benefit from the enhancement of the lighting.
I know right
What do
now
you
they're
think?
looking at getting a grant through Phil Duffy's office. So that could also play
For the
into
lighting?
this. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe when that comes up, we could kind of ask, how the lighting could accommodate a request of theirs too,
Mhm.
for that tree. Think that's reasonable, everyone? They can make a motion.
I think you would need to make a motion to take this off.
We'll table the whole thing.
Right, and the flowers too, we table too, because we definitely have to pass that by facilities, I
I
would
think
think.
that would fall more under Brian just because they maintain the space.
Right. Okay, so why don't we table the whole thing?
Okay,
So I
I'll
just
make
need a motion.
I'll make a motion to table our decision on this until we get more information from Brian.
I'll second that.
Okay, so Joe's made a motion to table the request from the Backheel family about lighting and flowers at a tree at Central Park until Brian can give us more information about possible enhancing of the lighting and the flowers. All in favor?
Aye.
And then lastly, on Parks and Rec is the facilities and grounds update.
They I talked to Brian earlier, and while we have some joint projects going on that I'll speak more on during my updates, he doesn't have anything new to report.
Yeah. Yeah, that, okay, and a lot of it's in the agenda anyways, that it's ongoing.
Yeah.
I mean, the minutes, that's ongoing, and I did ask about the splash pad, and it is operating,
It is operating.
which is a big thing this time of the year.
Yes.
Okay, and then Parks and Rec,
So for our So for our updates, we have our summer programming starting up on Monday, the 23rd of June. We'll be in the schools next week, getting everything set up. As you guys can see over here, we have lots to bring down and get ready. We have our kindergartners here this week. They're mostly outside playing on the field. Luckily, the weather has held out for
Yeah.
us, given that it's rained every single day for like the past 12 weeks. But it's been super nice for them to get out there and run around. And we've seen an increase of numbers this year with our summer playground enrollments, and we've been able to accommodate everyone. Typically, we have to put people on wait lists, so we're able to keep our enrollment open for longer, which is awesome.
When's that start?
That starts the 23rd, and it runs through August 8th.
23rd of June?
Yep.
Well, good.
So we're getting right
Yeah,
in there.
and August 8th, right?
Yes. And so we have our summer concerts beginning on the 17th as well. So that's next
Hmm.
on Tuesday. So hopefully the weather holds out for us there too. Our summer staffing orientation is tomorrow and Friday from 4 to 6. So we're getting everybody ready. And then I've been working with Community and Economic Development Office, so that's Phil Duffy and Lee, as well as the facilities department, to do some updates to Depot Square. We're looking at putting in some fun seating, and just to try to get it, like, we have the mural now, which is awesome, and like make it more of like a photo op, like a somewhere to hang out rather than how it's just kind of there.
Just walk through it.
Yeah, exactly. And like I see people sitting down there at the tables all the time, so maybe adding a couple more tables.
Mhm.
Just making it more of like a place. To be.
Yeah.
And so that's an ongoing project that we're working on with them. We do have some money left in our parks miscellaneous expenses, so we're going to use some of that on some of the seating.
Okay, good.
We also have some money left in our Central Park miscellaneous, which we're hoping to get a stage or a new stage, an updated stage for events down there. So hopefully that can be utilized more frequently. And that is all of my updates at this time.
Okay, sounds good. There's nothing else on the agenda, so we need a motion.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
Okay, motion by Joe, second by Mike, all in favor to adjourn at 6:07.
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Oh, this one's 6:05, so we can go right into it, right?
Oh. I
Okay.
guess so.
So we're into the Fuller Field Commission agenda for June 11, 2025. And the first thing is the review and acceptance of the previous minute meetings for May 14th. You have in front of you. If anyone has any questions or comments, we'll hear them. Otherwise, look for a motion to accept them.
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Okay, Joe made a motion to accept, accept Mike second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, those are all set. And then facilities was the only thing on there, and he has nothing to update us on, just everything that's on the agenda is still being worked on. Do you have anything to add?
I have nothing specific to Fuller Field aside from that Neshoba season is over. And they were super easy to work with. We really enjoyed having them use the field.
They took care of the field good and everything?
Yeah, they did a great
Season's
job.
already over.
Yeah.
Did they like the price and stuff, or were they cool with that?
Yeah, no, they were super amicable, easy to work with. Nothing but positive things to say about the Neshoba baseball.
So they'll probably be back next year too, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a couple years, right? Yeah. Okay, well, that's good to know.
Built the field that
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So we were looking at least 2 years with them, so.
Yeah.
Which is, it's nice to see people out there too, because typically, like, there aren't many baseball teams playing during that time period, or
Yeah.
time frame that they're there, so. And
That's
years to
good.
get people down there. Maybe next year we'll have the concession stand up and running, so.
Okay. All right, that's it.
Probably they had a good experience.
Definitely.
Motion to adjourn?
Second?
Okay, motion by Mike, second by Joe, all in favor to adjourn at 6:09.
Aye.